Hello there. Today, Sunday, 11th of June, 2017. I'm going to locate an article on terrorism from one of the journals within the Sunderland website, the library, and then I'm going to use Microsoft Word, their references tool. And I'm going to show you how you can actually store the reference in Microsoft Word and then insert it as a citation within your text. And then at the end of your piece of work, how you can insert the bibliography. And the good thing about this as well is that you can automatically update the bibliography as you go along, and even better, it will actually put things in the right order, A to Z, in your bibliography at the end. Okay, well here I am in the University Library Services. I'm going to look for something on terrorism. So we do actually have a couple of journals. So if I click on journal titles here, I'll just log in, and you should do that as well. So once you're logged in, the titles, if you go to the search for, and if you put terror, well, there you go, you've got terrorism studies, and you'll see there's actually two journals with terrorism in the title, well, or linked. It's actually the second one I'm going to look at, the Journal of Strategic Security. So I'll just click on that now. It says full text access. Let's click on it. I'll click on this one first. Right, now I've got the full text access. Sometimes you don't always get the last year, but you can always get them. It'll always show them, and if you do need them, you can get a library copy from somewhere else. You can actually, well, through our library, you can get a library access. But anyway, I'll do full text access here. Quite often, the very latest one you can get. Right, let's have a look at what we've got here. Okay, well, going down the list, I see my namesake here, Martin J. Gallagher. So it must be a good one. The 2016 Lone Wolf Tsunami is Rappaport's religious way of ending. And I checked that out, by the way. That's somebody's name. It's to do with how he's classified terrorism. And if I just click on the PDF here, and up pops the actual journal article, which of course you can save. Okay, let's just imagine that you actually had this article and you went down the page and into the actual article itself, and you found something interesting. Okay, perhaps even in the abstract you found something. So if you just look down the abstract here, for instance, this section here, it concludes this bit here that there's going to be some sort of possibly fifth wave of terrorism. In the model. So this is something which Gallagher's quoting here within the abstract, and you might want to include this within your discussion. All right, so we'll see how you can do that. But the first thing to do is to actually note the details of the article. So just going back up to the top here, you will write down, well, it does actually say here, Gallagher, Martin J. Then the actual title of the article is the 2016 Lone Wolf Tsunami is Rappaport's religious way of ending. The actual journal title is the Journal of Strategic Security. It's volume 10, number 2. And the date of the article is 2016. Now, if you remember, in Cite Them Right, we put that after the actual author, but this is slightly different. And the pages are 60 to 76. So this is the information you want to be able to enter it into your Microsoft Word referencing information. So make a note of that. I've already done it. And now let's have a look at how we can put this into Microsoft Word and use it in the referencing tool. Okay, so we're going to go and actually open up Microsoft, a normal Word document, and then we're going to write a little bit, and then we're going to actually put some sort of quotation in about this fifth wave, for instance. Okay, so let's just imagine we've got our essay writing underway. Let's say the title's Understanding Terrorism, Latest Developments. We've already written some information. This is just a small section of it here. And then we want to reference that section in the abstract about the fifth wave of terrorism, and we might say something like, and the suggestion is that there may be a, quote, fifth wave terrorism. Now we want to actually, and then insert a citation at this point, which is going to be Gallagher 2016. Now we're actually going to be using the Microsoft references. So let's just go to that now. If we click on the references tab at the top, you click on that, you'll see that these emerge. All right. Now at the moment you haven't actually got that Gallagher reference saved anywhere, so you're going to need to go to this one here, which is manage the sources. One thing, the actual style of which you actually choose, you can use various ones. I've already got the APA style here, which is the American Psychological Association. It's a form of Harvard. It's very close to Cite Them Right. It's not exactly the same as Cite Them Right. You won't find one which is exactly the same, but I'm not bothered as long as you find a Harvard style, or if you use APA, that's fine. So you can change that. Anyway, let's go back to manage sources, because we now want to add this reference to our database. So if you click on manage resources, this screen comes up. You can see I've got a couple of these are actually books here already saved, but let's say we want to actually add a new journal article, which is the Gallagher one, the one we've just got. So if we do the new, is it a book? No, it's a journal. It's a journal article. So we click on this one. Now I want to do the full author. I don't like all of that, so I just put the edit on and it brings everything up. So this person here is my namesake, Gallagher, and it's Martin J. So their first name was Martin. I don't know what the J is, but I just put it in there as J. You don't always need the middle one. Add that. That's okay. Let's look at the title now of the article, which was the 2016 Lone Wolf Tsunami, TSU. And there's a little thing there. Is Rappaport's. I have to just change that. It looks like IS, doesn't it? Is Rappaport's comment religious? Be careful, because I think they might have spelt it OS. I'm going to just put OUS for the moment. OUS with ending. And we need to put the journal name in, and it's the Journal of Strategic Security. Okay, the year is 2016. The pages 60 to 76. 60 to 76. So that looks about right. We can always change this later on if need be. Alright, we'll say that's okay. So you can see there, it's actually been added. Now, if you wanted other articles, to actually quote other articles in the same piece of work, we could actually take them across. For instance, if I wanted to bring in this about the happiness trap, which is probably unlikely, but I could copy that across and it would come in here, and that's in my current list of articles which I can refer to. So we close that now, we've got it in the list. So let's say the fifth wave of terrorism. Now let's just go back and just convince ourselves that was right. Okay. Yes, this is the article. Remember about Islamic State and ultimately manifest themselves as fifth wave terrorism. And you remember, this is The Lone Wolf, and it is by Martin J. Gallagher. Okay, so let's just go back to our article. Okay, so here we are back in the the discussion paper we were writing. Now we want to put in there a citation, and so we want to put in Gallagher 2016. So we go up to the top here to the references, we do insert citation. You can see the Gallagher's there, that's one of the two which we've got available. We click on the Gallagher. There we go, Gallagher 2016 appears. Great. So we can continue on like this until we get to the end. Okay, and just to get that other reference in, let's say we added this bit further down in our discussion. Of course, this may affect city dwellers' sense of feeling stressed. One possible strategy for addressing this is to promote the concept of acceptance. And now we're going to put in the Harris reference. So under there, we get to that, we're going to insert a citation. So when you go back to the references, we need to insert citation, and we have the Harris quote reference there. So if we put that in there, there it appears. Okay, so you can see now how it's very simple to sort of do this as you're going along. If you want to put page numbers in, you could actually insert them here. So Harris 2007, comma, P.36 or whatever it was. So you can actually put them in there. So you still need to have an idea of how to reference from cite and write and things like that. But this actually is going to make your life a lot easier if you actually save stuff on this. Now at the very end, of course, you want to put your list of references, or what it actually is termed here as a bibliography. So you simply go up to this point here where it says bibliography. You click on that as different styles. Okay. You click on the little bit at the end and there, insert bibliography. And straight away you get in alphabetical order the G, then the H, the full references. So of course you could have a list of this. I would normally term that references at the very end, and it will automatically update this as well. And there you go. So you've got your references as well. Now one thing you might want to think about is, yeah, this is great, it's going to save all your references on your computer. What if your computer gets lost or broken or something like this? Then you need to go back to the manage sources at the top here, and what you then need to do is to go here where it says browse your master list, and if you do that you'll see that you've got these come up, and if you copy these you can then transfer them across to another computer. Give it a go. I managed, so I think you will. Okay. So there you have it. That's using Microsoft Word. It's fairly simple to do. I think students quite like doing this. If you feel happy doing this, you might want to actually move on to the Zotero one, which is a web-based, sorry, not web-based, it's cloud-based, and it can do more things, and it's free as well. All right, so I've got some notes on that as well. Okay, thank you.